everybody, it's Lisa for Angelman Creations. I'm just coming back today to show you how, just a quick video to show you how to make a glue topper. I was waiting on bits coming from my glue topper which came this morning because mine broke. So I made myself a new one and I'll just show you. So there we go, fancy glue topper. So you can embellish these however you like, but I went ahead and just made a wee start on one because I don't want to bore you to tears watching me glue things, and you know. So anyway, I basically used, you can use any bead of your choice, and I've got these wee metal, it's like a bead cap with a wee loop in the end, wee bail, which is where I attach the chain for the embellishments. So that's just an example. I went ahead, let me just put that to the side. I went ahead and basically glued this one together. I just used, you can use whatever you like, to be honest, whatever you prefer. I just used some of this Gorilla Glue, if I can say it. But what I did notice is it was taking it a wee while just to catch properly so that the pin wasn't moving. So basically I just put a wee bit Gorilla Glue just in the top of, where did I put that wee bead? Just basically in the top of that bail, cap bead bail. So I put a wee bit of glue, and what I liked about this Gorilla Glue is it had the choice of the brush or the nozzle. So I used both, to be honest, but I used the wee brush just to brush in this wee cap to make it easier. So I put some glue in there and I put my bead on. The thing with it's basically it's embroidery pins I'm using. So these ones are 3cm ones. Don't know if you can see that. Probably better showing you there. These ones are the 3cm ones, but obviously depends on the size of the glue bottle you're using, what you might prefer. So these are, as I say, it's the stainless steel ones, so that when they're in your glue, they basically don't rust and change your glue to a horrible rusty colour. So let me just put that to the side. So as I say, because they take a wee while just to dry properly, I went ahead earlier and just glued my wee bead and the wee pin in, just to make it easier for this video. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I did was I just got a small bit of chain, and I've added one of the wee dangly bits onto this already, but I'll make another one here just to show you how I've done it. So again, it's up to yourself, you choose what you want to put on. Right, I've got tiny wee blue and clear ones. It's just going to be a mix of probably blues and purples, and I quite like putting the colours together. So this is a wee eye pin that I'm using, so I can put a wee dangly on the bottom of it. You could use just the head pins. Have I got one? Have I got one? No, trust me, I'll have put them away. Oh, they're there. So it depends whether you want to put a wee dangly or not in the end of it. If you don't, just use a head pin, which will bring it out like this. So put the head pin. So I'm going to use the eye pin because I'm going to put a wee dangly on it. So I'll just go ahead and pick up some of these wee seed beads, and then I'll just show you how I do it. Everybody does it different, but right, the ones at the end are all going to be blue because I've got more blue than what I have clear. Not the tomatoes. and that will do fine. So I'm just going to use these ones, and what I'm going to do is, see just where your top bead is, just going to bend that to almost a right angle. Well, that is a right angle there. And then I'm going to move up a wee bit. In fact, I'm going to snip a wee bit off the end first, because I know for the loop I'm wanting, that's too long. So I'm going to snip just a wee bit, no, nothing much. Snip that end away, and then I'm just going to use these rolling ones, as you see, and I'm just going to roll into that. Oops, as I take it out the camera view, roll into that just to make your wee loop. Now, if you're a jewellery maker out there, you probably know what you're doing. In fact, you're probably cringing right now at what I'm doing, but hey ho, hey ho. Right, I'm going to choose this one. So I'm just going to pick one of these out and open it up. That's just a wee jump ring. So can you see that all right? Open up your wee jump ring, and I'm going to attach that like that. And then I think I'm going to put the wee star on the end. So slip that on, and then I'm just going to close that over. Just so it's kind of even. Right. So then you're left with this. So I'm going to be attaching this. I think this should be quite high up on my wee chain. So I'm just going to attach it with another jump ring. You could use a wee bit of chain if you wanted, but I'm just going to use a jump ring. I mean, over time they'll probably fall off and different things, but it's like anything else. You just sort that as it happens. So, right, so I'm going to link that one there, I think, and just close it over. Right. So there's the start of our chain. Now I know at the bottom of this that I want this wee believe sign. So see, instead of putting a jump ring in this, I'm just going to use a bit of the chain. We'll see how that sits. So again, I'm just going to open that. I'm going to slip the wee token on and see if this will close over alright. If there wasn't enough space, it's going to close fine. If there wasn't enough space, then I would add a wee jump ring, but the chain to me is stronger. So, right, so that's us so far. Now, as I say, again, you decorate it how you want, as little or more is what you want on. So let me see, I think I'm going to add one of these, and maybe add a purple one as well. Or will I add, I think I'll add a couple of these wee, yeah. Oh, I think I'll add them like that. Right, so I'm going to use a slightly bigger jump ring for these, just because I need a slightly different one because that's pretty wide. So I'll basically pick one out of here. Oops, get two. So pick one out of here, slip it open, and then just choose any bit on that chain that you want it to go. Close your jump ring. I decided to try and make these for myself because there's no actually a great deal of people that sell them, and I think they're dead pretty, and I just wanted to be able to make them when I needed them instead of buying them. So let's see, I think we'll put this up here a wee bit. So I think no, I'll just use a jump ring. I think maybe use a thicker one, actually, a more sturdy one. I've got a couple there, so I'm going to use a slightly thicker one. Put that through there. I'm going to put this one through there and just close that off. There we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and add another wee couple of danglies down here. They'll coat together. And these are fairly quick and simple. I mean, it's taking me a wee bit longer because I'm trying to explain what I'm doing as I go along, but it's things you can do yourself. And they don't take long at all. Also means you can personalise them whatever way you choose. Right, that's my top. Let's see how we're hanging. Yeah, just to break up the two wee ones there, I'm just going to put this wee one in the middle, and I'll just use this jump ring because it's here. Or willow. This might actually be a wee bit thick for this one. Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to use one of these. I'm just going to put that between these two and there. There we go. And then it's just a matter of attaching that to the pin for your glue. So I might use that bigger jump ring again, actually. And link that through there. Then just find your top bit of chain, link it through there, then close that over. That's it. So there you go, there you have it. That's a wee dangly for good glue. So that's the one I've made from a glue bottle. I've actually got another one as glue bottle as well. So that's the two of them that I'll use. I might actually add another wee dangly up here just because it's looking a wee bit bare. Let me have a rummage in this box, see what I've got. It's maybe a bit much. I think I'll add that one actually. Right, just quickly do There we go. You don't need to make your chain as long as this, obviously. You just make it as long as you want it. Some people just prefer the one we dangle a bit off it, which is absolutely fine. I just like a bit more blingy. But there we have it, people. So I hope you've enjoyed this wee quick, super fast tutorial, and if you have, then I would really appreciate a wee thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed already, I would really appreciate that as well. So thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.